Good morning, boys and girls. Good afternoon, boys and girls. How are you all today? Now I have my deck of cards here, and I'm going to use my deck of cards to do some magic. Okay. Now, first of all, I don't need all the cards, so I'm going to take some away, and it's going to be left with maybe maybe 2 or 3 there. I just only a few, right? So I took most of them away. Look at that, and I'm just left with a few here, holding in my hand. Don't need those ones. Now I'm going to show you down onto the table, okay? Because we need the table to do this trick, okay? So the cards I have in my hand here now, I'm just going to put them down on the table like that, and I'm just going to start rubbing them around like this because I want to make them magnetic. Now, magnetic means is that they stick. So by rubbing my hand, I'm making them magnetic because that's my magic power. Okay, so watch now very carefully. I'm going to see, is it magnetic? Is any of the cards magnetic? And I'm going to lift it up, and there you go. Look at that. I'll tilt you back. You can see that this card is stuck to my hands. Oh, look at that. Wow. Now, are the other cards magnetic? Well, let's go back down to the table to find out. So, let's see. Can I stick these cards on magnetically? So I'm going to put them in there, stick them in, and stick them in there. And I'm going to stick it in. And I'm going to see, are these cards magnetic? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. And they're lifting. Look at that. Oh, yeah. They are stuck to my hand. They are stuck to my hand. But they are now magnetic. Oh, and I'm talking in my magical voice. Yeah. It's not magic. It's a trick. Look very carefully. Let's take those cards away, and you can see they're starting to fall because they're not magnetic. It's a trick. Look at this one. Is it magnetic? No. Look very carefully. Why do you think that is? Yes, look at that. I'll show you how to do this trick now. That is a piece of sellotape stuck on it, and I'm going to show you how to do this trick, okay? Now you have to go back to the table, okay? So let's take a card here, okie dokie, and you're going to need some sellotape here, yeah, okay? See it here? So I'm going to get some sellotape out, like this, stretch a bit out, and break it out. Now you're going to put the card like this, and you're going to make kind of a loop on it, okay? I'll show you how to do that in a second. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. It's kind of like a label on your Ganzi. Alright, there you go. So you make a little loop like that. Can you see? Okay, very good. And what you do with that loop is then you can put that between your index finger and the rest of your hands. So you go like this, and you put that in between like that, and you're holding it. So maybe practice that first, you see. Okay, so that's the first bit you have to practice. Now, you can get somebody to help you put the sellotape on, but do your index finger like that, and then you just need to practice that. Okay, lift. Now, how do you get the other cards in? Well, that's a tricky part too to watch out for. Okay, so you want to get the other cards to stick in here. So it's very careful. Now, you get this card here, and you have to put it between your finger and the card. If you put it underneath, it won't stick. So you have to put it between your finger, and then you do carefully so nobody sees what you're doing, okay? So I'll show you, see, it's stuck in there. And then maybe you can do it on this side over here. So you put it between your fingers and the card underneath. Okay, so make sure that these other cards go in on top of the other card. They go in on top, between your hand and on top. Okay, let's try and make sure it's all stuck in there. And give it a good push in. All right, there we go. Okay, like that. And then when you lift it up, okay, it should be stuck to your hand. See, can you do that? Now, how do you start the trick? Well, you start the trick by, remember, this is the card with the sellotape on it. You hold that there in your hand like that, nice and carefully. Okay, I might turn around the other way, it might be easier to hold. Yep, okay. And then you have your other cards on top, like this. Okay. Like that, and you're holding it with your, and you're kind of holding it there with your finger and your little finger and your thumb, so it looks as if you're holding them. Okay, and then you put the rest of the deck on like this, and it's kind of hard to hold the whole deck, but you can say, so now I have the whole deck here, blah, blah, blah. I don't need all of them, I'm going to take some away, and you take some away, and then you're left with a few there like that, and then you go down to the table, and you say, and you spread out the cards like this, and this is the one that stuck to your hand, so don't take that one out, just put that one straight down. Don't try and pull that one out, you put that one straight down, and you rub and you rub and you rub, and you tell them I'm making my cards magnetic, and then you lift it up, and there it is, okay? And you can stick then the other cards in between, and see, does that kind of work for you, okay? And you can stick them in and make them nice and magnetic, and they stick to your hand like that, okay? Now, that's a hard trick to learn, okay? The hard part is putting the sellotape on. can get somebody to help you do that and see, can you hold it like that? And you just practice and you can kind of just do that for a while and see it stay in your hand. It's magnetic, it won't go away. Get off me, get off me, get off me. Okay, I wonder if you can give that a go, right? And maybe you could show me a photograph, or maybe you could draw a picture or whatever. Okay, I hope you did all your map and stuff, and you did some exercises with Taylor, and Veronica read you a lovely story. But the Gruffalo child, wasn't it? I like that story. Okay, look after yourselves, and I might come back later on, and I might show you another magic trick with my cards. Okay. Now remember, you always tell them when you're doing your tricks that it's magic. Ooh, and you never tell anybody the secret of the trick, okay?